giants
People who came from the
in
sky.
the sky. Yeah.
Exactly what kind of person Oprah is and made sure to let everybody know.
Do you do like what we would perceive to be?
Prince knew exactly what kind of person Oprah is and made sure to let everybody know.
Do you do like what we would perceive to be normal everyday stuff? I mean, are you always this pretty? I know you must perceive yourself as being different. Have you ever perceived yourself as being weird in any way?
Yeah, I understand everything's relative, not weird to me.
And you're living in Minneapolis, of all places.
Minneapolis, yeah. I will always live in Minneapolis.
You will always live here? Why?
It's so cold, it keeps the bad people out.
Prince knew exactly what kind of
Hey!
Yo, what up, bro?
What up, little bro? I think there might be some truth to that, huh?
What do you think about that? I don't know. What are they trying to say?
Man, the Minneapolis is so cold, it keeps the bad people out. I don't know.
Well, he was trying to make it seem some kind of way.
like
The commentators, how it's kind of like, what does that mean? Yeah, I mean,
like Oprah was a bad person or something. I don't know, man.
a bad person?
No, but Minneapolis is cold, man. You know, people talk about, talk about it all the time. But once you get used to it, you know, you find out it's a pretty dope city. I know Anthony Edwards said that in one of his interviews. Like, man, he's like, it's dope. That year was cold though. A lot of people can't get over that cold. So you're gonna do nefarious things. You're like, I'm really uncomfortable here. It's too cold. Let me go somewhere warmer where I can do some nefarious things, evil activities. Although shit does go down in Minneapolis, but you know,
I'm not here, man.
that's just any major city though.
Yeah, it's not dangerous. You think it's town, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't be.
Well, shit. You're a prince, and so it keeps all the bad people out because it's so cold.
There's some bad people here.
Yeah, there are.
Anyway, welcome to Middle Letters.
Yeah, welcome, guys.
My name is Colby Bashad over there enjoying his Oreo milkshake, and we are the Men of Letters.
From Freddy's, sponsor us. Sponsor us. It's so good.
How was your weekend, bro?
Weekend was good, man. Pretty chill. Didn't do much. How about yours?
It's all right. Pretty disappointed in the Wolves, but
Yeah.
not really. Actually, if that makes sense, if you watch that game, they get a lot of calls. You know, usually the home team wins game.
Yeah.
In the playoffs, and the Nuggets don't look that good.
They did not look good. I mean, Anthony Edwards only had 22 points.
Anthony only had 22. I mean, Jamal Murray had 15 free throws or 17 free throws.
Something crazy. Yeah.
Something crazy. It was a badly called game.
Yeah.
And I think we'll bounce back.
They could have won that game toward the end.
Yeah.
When they tied it up, I think it was like 95-95.
Yeah, I think and have to get his win back. We'll be all right. I don't think it's the first game back for a while.
You think they'll win the series?
Yeah. Denver doesn't win the series. I don't know. The Wolves show up, they'll win. That's the thing.
He looked better last year. This year, I mean, all season. But I think he scored more points this season, right? He averaged more points this season.
He looked better this year.
Okay. He just wasn't. He didn't play a lot. Oh, I mean, he was hurt a lot.
He was hurt a lot. So hopefully they can get that figured out. But yeah, early in the playoffs, it should be a long series.
Yeah, hopefully. Man. Hopefully.
I had my homeboy over. We watched it, and then a partner of mine pulled up, and he came to see some family in town.
Right.
So he crashed over here. So and then he left this morning. So yeah, it was a good weekend.
Nice. Yeah, I kind of took the wind out of my sails when they lost, but whatever. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm not really tripping. And plus, It was a weird season, so if we don't go anywhere this year, I wouldn't be surprised. It was weird, but very.
It was a weird season, man. Like they only won 40,
49.
49 games. They won 50 last year, right? 53
Yeah.
the year before.
Yeah, so 140, 49, and then just the injuries really kind of I think messed them up. I mean, Randall was a no-show yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. We'll see.
Yeah. What's up, Rudolph?
What up, Rudolph?
Thanks for pulling up.
So today, I chose the topic of quantum physics. I think it's what we named it. I think it's named quantum mechanics, but
Quantum mechanics.
Physics.
Explain. What up, Jadon?
What up, Jadon? The quick 7-minute video, kind of explaining, quantum mechanics, how they work, and how we'll kind of have a commentary because we're always talking about quantum mechanics, physics, how basically like how we're always interacting with it, and how we're bigger than this. Honestly, you kind of think about quantum.
Yeah.
That
I don't think you want that, man. You might get locked up for driving while being black. I don't know.
What? So, Shadi, you want to run it?
Yeah. I'll run it. So this comes to us from Science ABC. We're not science guys, but we do like this stuff. I mean, like it kind of talks about different realities and things like that, superposition and all that. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that show on Apple TV. I think it's called Dark Matter or something like that.
Oh yeah,
and that show is basically based off of quantum mechanics. But let me get into the video again. This comes from Science ABC, and it's just a quick video. And just share my screen here, and there we go. Let me make it big. That's what she said. All right.
In our world, things are usually straightforward and logical. A car is either at rest or moving. The stereo is either on or off. A cat is either a dead or alive.
Myself.
One state or the other.
Drink it up.
There is no middle ground or a combination of states. However, the same can't be said about the world on the most fundamental level, on the scale of the most basic particles we're made of. On that scale, a particle doesn't exist,
we're a basketball kid,
but in a number of states all at once. Like Schrödinger explained, a cat of the fundamental world would not be either dead or alive. It would exist between the two states, both dead and alive. This he called superposition, where a particle exists in a combination of states. Strange, right? But this is the strange realm called the quantum world, ruled by quantum physics. It has become quite a popular subject in recent years, and the bulk of credit goes to science fiction. The theories of alternate universes and time travel are certainly keeping us entertained. But what exactly is this subject that is feeding the world of sci-fi with so much?
Yes, way basketball kid.
What is quantum physics? Quantum is a Latin word that literally means how much, but it is used for talking about the minimum amount of some physical entity. Aptly, we use it to represent the most elementary particles that are the basics or the minimum of this very big world. So, quantum physics deals with the foundation of our world, the electrons in an atom, the protons inside the nucleus, and the quarks that build those protons, as well as the photons that we perceive as light. These constitute everything that we are made of, both matter and energy. That sounds pretty simple, right? So how is this any different from regular physics? The regular physics is the physics that deal with Newton's laws of motion and its related mechanics. This is more formally called classical physics. This is the physics of our day-to-day lives, the rolling of balls, the rotation of the Earth, and the mechanics of engines. However, if classical physics is so wide-ranging, why was it insufficient? We must go back in time to the 1900s to witness the birth of quantum physics. This was a time when scientists were still unable to understand the observations of the photoelectric effect. Simply put, the photoelectric effect is a phenomenon in which light hits metal, resulting in the knocking off of electrons. According to normal physics, the electrons should start escaping the metal when the brightness of the light exceeds a sufficient limit. Yet, in reality, it was the color of light that determined whether electrons would be emitted or not. This was when Albert Einstein turned to Max Planck's equation. Planck's equation stated that light waves carry energy in small packets called quanta. This explained how each color of light had a specific amount of energy associated with its wavelength. This energy, in turn, was responsible for the electrons getting knocked off. Einstein used Planck's equation to propose that light not only acts as a wave, but also as a particle later named photon. Since then, physicists realized that regular physics simply wasn't sufficient to understand the microscopic world. They termed this regular physics classical physics, a physics of the past.
What's going on with the?
I don't know why he's got the Marvel characters in here, but it's very cool. I like their animation. It's pretty cool. I hope this guy doesn't get his videos taken down because he's using Marvel characters, but pretty cool. Keep rolling.
And another branch of physics dealing with the fundamental world as quantum physics. This world is therefore now called the quantum world. Let's be honest, our brains are made for this macroscopic world where they can understand the running of a car on a road or the mechanics of a pen, but they are unable to initially understand the quantum world. For instance, imagine you're standing in front of a massive wall.
Hey, Nathan.
Hey.
This wall is
Thanks for
surrounded
pulling
by
up.
deadly alligators, so you're only
chicken
options
fried rice,
are
yum.
climbing it or making a hole through it. However, if you don't have energy enough to do either, you won't be able
Whatever.
to reach the other
It's
side.
so good.
Right? Well, that's how the macroscopic world works. But in the quantum world, a particle can still go through such an energy barrier without sufficient energy. This ability is called quantum tunneling. This phenomenon is responsible for the nuclear fusion that fuels the energy production of stars. As complicated as quantum mechanics may seem to some, it gets special love from popular culture. You may often see the dramatization of unusual quantum phenomena depicted in our macroscopic world through movies and TV shows. Take, for instance, the Marvel Universe. Marvel movies are famous for their heavy use of quantum physics, at least the words, if not the actual physics. Even though most of it is fiction being labeled as quantum physics, there are some scenes that are based on theoretical concepts. One of these is the multiple realities of Doctor Strange. First, let's understand the quantum physics on which it is based. This subject deals with particles
This
in
is my
terms of
favorite part of it.
probabilities. For instance, not the position of an electron. A physicist might say the electron is most likely to exist in this range of lengths, say between 1 to 3 units. However, the same thing can be interpreted as electrons existing in different realities at different positions in the possible range. So it can exist at 2 units in one reality, while at 3 in another reality, or any other possible number between its most probable range. In short, there are many realities covering each possible position of the particle. See, mathematics and its implications again. A massive magnification of this concept is what we see in Doctor Strange's multiple realities.
Yep.
Each possibility of a reality is a separate universe in
You
itself,
got the one with the
allowing
third
there to
eye.
be multiple universes. Another very famous use of this concept is in the beloved movie Endgame, specifically its idea of time travel. The movie understands that if we change the past, the future will also be changed. So, if they all go back in time and kill Thanos, who will bring about the apocalypse, and why would someone travel back in time to kill him? This issue is called the grandfather paradox. A solution to this paradox was given by David Deutsch. Yes, that David Deutsch.
But wait a minute. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. Didn't they say that if they were to go back in the past and change something in the past, it doesn't affect their future? It affects it basically branches off into another timeline.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
their theory.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. So that's why they didn't do it.
Right. Because it wouldn't change their timeline at all. Their timeline would still remain the same.
They needed to do the snap,
Right.
and then they could do it. There's some that I need to rewatch that movie.
Yeah. They need to gather all the stones and bring it back to the future, so to speak.
Yeah, and then they were able to bring everybody back.
Right, to affect their timeline. Yep. All right. Okay, we're all here.
mentioned by Tony Stark in the movie. Deutsch said that the only way to remove this paradox is if we talk about the events in terms of probabilities in the same way we talk about particles. In other words, changing the past only has a certain probability of happening. That means that they might not even be able to kill Thanos in the past, probabilistically speaking. To sidestep this paradox, the clever thing they did was go back and bring all the Infinity Stones back to before they were destroyed. Returning them to the same time would avoid any change due to the missing stones. One must admit that it was indeed a clever fix. Quantum physics has certainly fed a lot of fiction to the general masses, but it has also become a necessary area of knowledge. It has assimilated itself into other domains of science and is still expanding. For instance, quantum computers are aimed at doing tasks that are too complex for a classical computer to perform. There is heavy focus on building a better communication system using quantum physics for better safety and privacy. Energy production via a nuclear reactor is only possible due to the study of nuclear fission via quantum physics. It is also deeply ingrained into the subject of astrophysics. After all, the best way to answer the questions of the universe is if we understand its most basic building blocks. Regardless of whether we fully understand the subject or not, it is certainly growing in importance. With more talk of quantum physics to come, it is safe to say that it will soon become an integral part of our lives.
That's funny.
Quantum mechanics, everyone.
So, I mean, that's a big one because that explains. I mean, I think we did the God particle last week, so and it touched on quantum mechanics, how CERN's open portals. So yeah, I mean that's the theory that CERN is opening up portals. They had in 2012 they had something they did that might have messed up our timeline. So yeah. So in Seattle, I am a spliff man myself.
That's a good question, Seattle.
Yes, I'm a spliff man myself. I'm not spliff. I don't. The spliff, I think you have tobacco in it. I don't know how tobacco. I don't put tobacco in my joint.
Yeah, your papers.
Papers only, sir.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's the theory of why. That's the theory of why we see the same type of movies, same type of media. We're living in a constant nostalgic, loop. Is because of what CERN has been doing. And that leads into the quantum mechanics conversation where we're on the wrong timeline.
Yeah.
Nothing is original anymore on this timeline.
Yeah, because that's why you get the Mandela effect.
Yeah, you get the Mandela effect. So yeah, it's interesting. And I believe in the Mandela effect. There's a lot of things I'm like, wait, we just say like the big one is the Berenstein Bears. Like the way they changed that. So
Right. It's bizarre. It's very bizarre because stuff that I remember growing up with isn't the same anymore. It's just like
I think we lost something that was like commenting on things back in the day that we said that weren't things aren't things anymore. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like the now, do you remember the Sinbad Kazam movie?
No.
Okay. See, I remember.
I only remember, but I have people who say that. I only remember Shaq being the genie.
Yeah, I do remember that too.
But I guess there was one with Sinbad.
Yeah, apparently there was.
I saw the poster.
Yeah. I don't ever remember seeing the movie. I just remember that it existed.
And people say, "Oh, not just Hollywood. They made the same. Like they made Ants and they made A Bug's Life, and that's just Hollywood." I'm like, sure, or I can see that.
Maybe.
There's been a lot of movies though that. I mean, bro, that movie that I wrote, that zombie World War II film.
Yeah.
And then it came out a year after or 2 years after.
Yeah.
What?
Somebody pick up my script and not tell me about it. I'm suing. Who are you gonna sue?
Right. Okay.
Oh man. Yeah. So I don't know, guys. Usually our dissertations are a lot longer than that, but we've
Yeah.
been they've been pretty short the past couple of weeks. So let us know. Do you like the longer format or do you like the shorter format for the dissertations? Usually it takes us about 30 minutes to an hour to
do
get
like a
through a
30-minute
dissertation.
dissertation, but I feel like I don't know. Gotta change it up. And these past 3 have been kind of connected.
Right.
So if you've been sticking in with us these past few weeks, all these have been kind of connected to the thing we watched a few weeks ago. Basically, like, I feel we're in a weird timeline, and we're on the wrong timeline. I mean,
Mm.
things continue to get worse on this timeline. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing about the Project Looking Glass is that when they looked into the future, they saw that humanity wins.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We win.
You know.
They lose.
Yeah, we win, they lose.
Whatever that means. But yeah.
The people who the
People in power.
people who control the world. People in power who actually control the world. We're not talking about like the government. We're talking about the people who actually tell the government what to do. You know, that secret society that exists. Hey, they showed that that NASA symbol.
Yeah.
Doesn't that look like a serpent's tongue?
It would say NASA's Satan
Yeah.
about the T. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Cause like I saw that somewhere. Somebody's like, yeah, it looks like a serpent's tongue, and I can't unsee it.
That's some weird thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Very strange.
mean, we can basically confirm that it's a secret society. I mean, if you look at the Epstein files, that's society that runs the world.
Yeah.
These children. I mean, they're doing demonic stuff. So,
Bro.
I mean,
yeah.
You thought Jay-Z was in there. Was Jay-Z might, I don't know, Jay-Z's a billionaire. So I'm not saying he's clean, but he's not part of it. He's not in the files. And then people were eating something they call it jerky.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, Donnie was all about that stuff in my a year ago he was telling me about this stuff. Maybe longer than that. Might have been 2 years, and I was just not buying into any of it. I'm just like, there's no way. Like, dude, get off that. And I'm like, well, maybe you have kids. I don't have kids, so I'm not sensitive to it. I don't know. But I was just like, there's just no way that would happen. Like,
right.
We wouldn't do that. And when I say we, I mean human beings. And sure enough, it's looking like he was right.
The issue is you voted for the people who do it.
Right.
So it's like,
right.
You thought it was just the Democrats. Like, anybody would, take a step back. It could be just the Democrats. If you thought that. Like, you thought it was just them. It couldn't be just them. They're all in it together.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just they're two sides of a coin.
Yeah. And I don't know we don't know who's voting for who in those files. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying like they're politicians per se, but I don't know. Hillary Clinton and Bill were in the file, or are on the flight logs, and I don't, man.
Mm-hmm. And if they work in that, screw them.
Exactly. I'm
not backing any of that.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna support that.
I'm not a follower.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's evil and it's wrong, and I just can't see how anybody can do that to somebody. It's heartbreaking. You know what I mean? Just the abuse alone. You know what I mean? It's just heartbreaking. And then you take it further into that. Just it's crazy. And we always just we always just bypass the one excerpt that was in there saying that they were hunting black people.
What?
What? Yeah, they drop them on some island or whatever, and they would hunt them.
Like the most dangerous game type shit.
Type shit like that, yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro.
I wouldn't put past. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Man. I wouldn't put past him. I mean, if you're willing to eat people, what else are you willing to do?
Insane, bro. And did you hear about the? Did we show that on this show about the chefs that worked at the White House?
No.
Yeah, like Obama's chef, they found him dead.
What?
Yeah, man, there's so much shit going on, bro. Yeah, yeah. One of Obama's chefs, they found him dead after Obama, after Obama had left the White House and all that. In a body of water around one of his properties.
On Obama's property?
Yeah. And then I think the chef before that ended up dead too. For Bush. Yeah, you might have to look that up. But yeah, Craig, did I put it in game for the game?
I mean, I don't know. We must go ahead and keep that off. What?
Let's see if I can find it. His portal, man, grid, divine, turn on universes.
Yes, it Chef Drowned. Yes.
You found it?
Barack Jafari Campbell, the personal chef Barack and Michelle drowned in an accident in 2023. Paddleboarding in Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah. So they wasn't on his property, but they found, I thought they said it was one of his properties. But it says by Martha's Vineyard?
Yeah. Which I think it's the property around there.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna check my other notes to see if I got it. Let's see here. And here's the thing. Skip Bayless's brother, right? He is a renowned chef and owns a bunch of restaurants. Mm. And Obama actually offered him that job.
He's like, nah.
Yeah, but he turned it down because he felt that if he were to leave, that his work for the Obamas, that restaurant business would fall off.
Former White House executive chef Walter Sheep, who served both Bill Clinton and George W. Bush from 1994 to 2005, passed away in 2015. He died from accidentally drowning while hiking.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, so it was Clinton's, right?
Clinton and
Obama,
and they drowned.
Yeah,
they all died from drowning.
Coincidence? I think not. And I want to say that Obama's chef, that brother could swim. Like, I want to say that he like on a swim team, like high school or something like that. So there's no way that he would accidentally drown.
I'm not saying Obama did it.
I'm not saying Obama did it. I mean, but maybe the Secret Service did it.
But why the chef?
No, because think about it. The chef knows all. The chef knows all. The chef knows what they're cooking. The chef knows their diets. The chef is probably just around a lot. Like, you probably travels with them, probably hears conversations and things like that.
That's so weird.
Yeah, man. You gotta love these conspiracies, dude.
That's weird.
You gotta love these conspiracies. It's crazy. I thought it had it on here, but I can't find it. I can't find it at all. But going along with that, the quantum mechanics deal, that's where that quantum immortality comes from too.
Yeah, just like you just keep jumping timelines.
Yeah. So when you pass, you just jump timelines and you continue on a path. Now I'm sure that goes up until you pass of old age, and then when you do actually pass, you go back to the source. If you go to the light, it's supposedly a trick. It'll just send you back to Earth to reincarnate. Yeah. But if you go away from the light, then you get to go back to the source. So, well, I don't know what the source is. So, so do you take the path that you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, you come back to Earth, or do you go back to the source?
The source is just you,
The source is just you, yeah. But what? But what state do you exist in?
In the collective consciousness.
Right. Like, do you have limbs? Do you have a body? Like, what kind of things do you enjoy? Do you enjoy the things you enjoyed before? Like, because you're everything, right? You're everything. But you see everything. Like, cause dude, I love my Marvel movies. Okay, like I want to see the next Avengers movie. You know what I'm saying? And like, am I gonna get to see that if I go back to be the source?
That's a good question.
You know, like,
Do you
that's
stay you, or do you go and are you just a part of the collective?
right, right. You know, like I go to the movie theater for the popcorn. Damn it, you know what I'm saying? I love movie theater popcorn. Am I going to continue to love movie theater popcorn if I'm part of one collective? Yeah,
Maybe.
I mean, I love the ladies. Am I
What
still
if
going to
you
love the ladies?
what if you go to like another universe?
Yeah, yeah. I'm
You do
another
it again.
universe, another reality. Is another universe another reality, or is it
Yeah,
something
like
completely different?
you're like a reincarnation with a totally different. The
Right.
Earth now, Earth 9.
And what did you reincarnate? Like, do you reincarnate as a human or horsefly?
I don't know. I don't know. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, like I don't think I want to be a horsefly.
I want to know if you get a chance to have your memories and reincarnate. That would be a cheat code.
That'd be a cheat code for real. So far, I if I am a reincarnation of another version of myself from the past, I did not get that cheat. I did not come with me.
New Game Plus.
Right.
Let's come back. Let me come back with my memory.
Well, you got to pay the subscription for that. I think you got to pay for that, bro. I don't know. So you know me, I like to throw some funny shit in there every now and then. I got this one. If you have powers, so we always talk about this anyway. So I figured I'd show it real quick. I just thought it was pretty funny. Here we go.
If I had superpowers, I'd go on a rampage. The world would know my name. Like they would feel every bit of my wrath. No one would be safe. Women, children, nobody. Theme song playing? Good? Oh no, I'm good over here. No, yeah, on everything I love, I'm good.
All right, okay.
Me and you always been like this. Like always know that, bro. Like, hey, what would you do if you had?
You've always.
It said the world would know my name.
The world would know my name.
Straight up rampage. Straight up right.
We talk about that all the time, man.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. So I'm gonna throw it back at you. If you had Viltrumite type abilities, would you still be the hero, or you be anti-hero or a villain?
I'd probably be an anti-hero.
Sure. Anti-hero?
Yeah, I would have killed a lot of bad people.
Okay, so would you try to rule? Like, would you remove the administration? Off top? I ain't gonna lie, me too, man.
I might even give him a chance. That I'm gonna take the chance. So all right.
Like, all right, here, look, I'm gonna give you an option. All right, you can keep going down this path, or you can choose a better one. What you gotta do? See, Nathan White said, "What if you come back, as either what you most loved or most hated while you were Alice in the world, recent life, depending on how you lived? When you're Alice in the most recent life, depending on how you lived.
When you were alive.
When you're alive, okay." That's a cold question. Alive, not Alice. Not alive, not Dallas. Alice. Okay, I got you.
Those are my powers. I would for sure. Yeah, I would. And that's the issue. Like, you really gotta consider what you're gonna do. Like, they're not gonna take your heat. So you know what you're gonna have to do. But like, then that you have to figure out how to operate after that. And that's the problem.
Peacefully remove.
How? Like,
I don't know if you could do it peacefully.
You couldn't do it peacefully. They wouldn't go peacefully.
No.
So it's like, well, now you're gonna kill them?
Nah, I wouldn't do that. But you could incapacitate. I mean, cause what they're coming at you with, like, weapons, right? So that, they're coming with tanks and planes and all that crap.
Guns?
But
Can you shoot invincible? I forgot.
you can shoot them, but it doesn't.
It doesn't hurt them, right?
No, it pins roll. I don't even think a nuclear weapon could kill a Viltrumite.
Okay, then yeah. You can do a lot with that.
Yeah. And I say Viltrumite because Kryptonian, there are some weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? There are some overall more powerful, but there are weaknesses that they could exploit. You know what I'm saying? So see, Nathan said I would be very rational and logical, but my offset would not be.
Yeah, I don't know. With that kind of power, it's gonna be, you gotta really have to work with your mental on that because it's so strong. Like you can.
Because power corrupts. Power corrupts.
You could wipe them out because they talk you crazy, and then now you have to figure out how to protect your family.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I think, I mean, okay, well, could you have a secret identity then?
I mean, you would have to do that. You couldn't really be out here. Think about how powerful you are. You got to protect your entire family.
Right.
You wouldn't be able to do it.
Right. And I'm telling you, man, people are smart. Like the CIA, they would probably figure out who you were pretty quick. Yeah.
And then what are you gonna do? Kill, like, if dead bodies don't talk, so it's like
that's true.
Taking people out. Who's gonna run the government?
Damn, you kind of have to say it would be a very lonely life. You could not be corrupted. Yeah. That's the thing. Like you go in, so your offset is you, basically, right? So your offset is you. If you could be corrupted, it's over. But you don't know you can be corrupted or not because you've never had that type of power.
Being a Viltrumite. Think about power. Like if you have to hope that you're clear-minded, right? Like money doesn't matter to you.
Not with those powers.
I don't like. I can sleep in the cold. I can fly through below space and nothing bothers me. So,
right, you can sleep in space.
Yeah. So I don't know. Is it? I will, honestly. I know it's weird. I would like to see that. And I could see that in real life.
Mm-hmm.
What would happen?
Peace on earth, goodwill to men.
Maybe.
And you have the power to grant it, but how do you go about it, Nathan? How do you go about granting that, man?
I don't know.
Like I said, you could not be corrupted, but. I don't know, man.
Power. You need a lot of fail safes. You need to figure out how to You would need another couple people with the same power.
Yeah. You would need some. You need some checks and balances.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Batman. He had a plan for everybody if they were to go rogue. But
interesting thought.
Yeah. Cause I mean that's so. No, go ahead. What you saying?
I mean, the current administration. Who wouldn't? I mean, come on. You're not going to take them out. I mean, I'm not saying kill them. I'm not saying,
no.
But you definitely will remove them from office.
Your reign is over.
Aggressive way, yeah. I don't know how that would work. Someone's going to die.
Yeah. No. Well, hopefully. But the thing about it, do they force your hand?
They're going to force it. I mean, how? They're going to do something crazy. I don't know how you would get past not doing somebody.
When you brought the family into it, then I'm like, oh shoot, man, you can't really do anything.
Family. They're gonna threaten a friend. They're gonna do something. Yeah. And the thing about it is that you just all of a sudden get these powers. So your DNA is still your DNA. So if you leave DNA around and the government has it, they're gonna know who you are, even if you have a secret identity. If Viltrumite came to America, then again, who's going to get in their ear? They'd have to come with a good moral system. You don't want Viltrumite here taking over.
No, you don't.
So.
You really don't. You don't want that. Trust me. Like the comic book version of the Viltrumites game, it'd be over.
Unless you got Mark's version. I guess Mark and them would be cool.
Yeah, but he doesn't do a very good job, man. Earth gets jacked up all the time under his watch.
Not a good fighter. Anyways, y'all,
we should probably get for game again. But let's see what Nathan said real quick. He said you could not have relationships. You cannot be part of society to avoid all corruption. It is a catch-22. You would have some type of influence. Yeah.
Too much influence. That's the issue too. Like you wouldn't like it'd be based off. In the day, you would be the answer. Because like if it's it's a bad idea, then like, hey Kobe, these people are bad, or you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
change it. This is bad. And I'm like, well, like, what do you be like? It could be like that. Like people are trying to make you force your hand to do stuff. Even
Yeah, because like, well, bad for who? You're not going to be able to make everybody happy. I mean, you think about that, man. You know, when you manage people, you can't make everybody happy. Even though you're probably, you could be the nicest person in the world, and you're doing it for the greater good, but somebody's going to be pissed off.
You really couldn't be the leader. You'd have to make somebody else the leader.
You have to be the enforcer. But the leader answers to does the leader answer to you? Because the leader answers to you, then you're technically
and it's still bad. That's still you need something else. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how that will work. If it's gonna be fair, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
In the day, you can make a bad decision to get. You know what I mean?
Right. Especially if you're not an expert on geopolitics.
No.
You know,
so you're already wiping people out based on your own opinion.
Right.
It can make it worse for them people. For the people. Now here we know, like it would work. So if you like, you know, it gets deep.
It gets deep. It gets deep, man. It gets deep. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. So like, it's kind of one of the things. Well, shit. Would you even get involved, or would you just be a superpowered being and just helping out where you can?
And you're kind of like not doing anything.
Right.
You're kind of Superman.
Yeah, I mean, because think about, like, in the Superman movie, he went and stopped a war.
He did, and he did.
It was dragged for it.
It was dragged for it. That's what I'm saying. So it was like, but he should have. He should have stopped that war.
He should. Yeah, he should have stepped in.
He hurt people. He hurt. No, he didn't hurt anybody.
No, he didn't hurt anybody. No. Wow. He took the leader and he threatened them, and
yeah, Hawk girl killed her.
Yeah, when the Justice League came in,
yeah.
Girl, she's like, I'm not Superman and drop dude. I'm like, yo, I don't know if that's the Justice League that we need though. Like, I wouldn't let her in the Justice League after that. She'd be kicked out.
That's the thing though. Like, I don't know if I'd be that kind of hero. I'm kind of more about taking people out in a way.
So you
some people.
The
thing about killing a leader who can't fight you back. That's you know what I mean? Like there's no like he physically can't fight you. Your superpower. No one there can fight you. Like that's the issue. You're killing someone. It's like killing a child.
Right. Right. How would you feel after that? You know,
I don't know, man. But this child has killed millions of people.
Oh yeah, there's that.
Would you kill Hitler?
I would incapacitate him. I'd make him a prisoner of war. I don't know if I'd kill him. I don't know if I could do that. Let's see, Nathan White, you say even if you follow all ways of life, you would still be wrong with some mass of society. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
because like
think about that. You
didn't
kill a genocider. Someone commit genocide. Someone would be like you're crazy. Like, why don't you kill him?
Right. Like you take out Hitler, right? They're gonna be pissed. Germans are gonna be pissed. The Japanese are gonna be pissed. All their allies are gonna be pissed off. So like, what?
Not even that. It's just like I'm going like, damn, you killed him. Like it doesn't. No. So let's say no one cared, right? But still, feel like, damn, you were a killer. You killed. I mean, you didn't have to kill him.
You got blood on your hands.
You killed millions of of Jewish people. Yeah, but you killed him. It's still that kind of. Like I don't know. It's a kind of hard conversation because I mean I would sleep fine if he died, but
yeah,
I don't know.
But would you want to be the one to deliver the killing blow?
I don't know. With that kind of power, that's kind of hard. But yeah.
Right. Or do you have somebody else do it? You capture them and you drop them off to the powers that be, and you say, "Do as thy will."
I guess that would work for me. Yeah. You do what you got to do with that.
Right. I got him. He's here. You know,
yeah.
we're done here.
Yeah. Yeah. If he dies, he dies.
I mean,
Yeah, that'd be a lot easier for me.
Yeah. So I can sleep at night, like,
Yeah.
you know, because yeah, blood on the hands, that's tough, man. That's a tough one. That's tough. Like, I joke, I'm like, if I had superpowers, man, the world would know my name. Not for that, they would. I couldn't do
You
that.
did not care about killing people.
Yeah, that's I'm not
there.
I'm not a Nissa from Invincible, like, you know, or whoever. What's the other guy? The big dude. Conquest, yeah. Yeah, like they didn't care, you know.
They ate aliens, but they didn't care.
Crazy stuff, man. Oh, by the way, so I read up a little bit more on Invincible. Anissa just took it from him?
Yeah, I don't talk about
Hmm.
Yeah, bad. Yeah. Right, we should start a gang for the gang.
Okay. Sorry. I think you're gonna have to run most of the game for the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this first one, I think, is he put the banner up for me, bro. The first one's called Missing Scientists.
Wait, which one? Wait. Which one are you on, bro?
That's next week.
It's next week.
This is FTL hybrid cover up. I don't know what that means.
This will be interesting. Hey, you guys aren't watching Invincible? Check it out. It's a pretty good show. I think Kobe still needs to catch up on it. He read the comic book, so.
UFO community is getting quite spooky, especially after a congressman went on a live interview and claimed that he's been classified on information that he feels as though the United States people deserve to know, after Fox has covered a story that includes 8 missing scientists that all have their hands in classified information, the latest one being Mr. McCaseling's. And I'm going to run down to exactly what the hell I think is going on. These are the 8 scientists that have gone missing, all one after another, and they all have one very big similarity in common, but this is the one who just went missing last, and that is McCaseling's. But what is very, very
crazy
about this entire situation is that there was someone who went on the news, I will not say his name, and said that they are doing quote unquote genetic mutations in underground labs with aliens, crossbreeding them with humans. Now, what do all of these people have in common? Unfortunately, they do all work for the United States government. But not only that, they all are connected to high-level science, technology, or defense work. That's astrophysicists, or they were a part of military research and advanced defense programs. And in each case, they all disappeared under unusual circumstances and died in ways that raise questions.
I had someone come and brief me who was in a military uniform, worked for the United States Army, that was briefing me on the locations of hybrid breeding programs where captured aliens.
All of these people would have had information on exactly what that congressman was talking about because they had high-level security clearance. And this man specifically, McCaseling's, worked at the place where Roswell, Mexico was said to have the scrap parts of UFOs and alien bodies, way deeper than genetically modifying material. I think that the same thing he was looking into when he was trying to inseminate and multiple people, and he was into eugenics. I think this is something like that, but with an alien species, and using what's going on in another country to try to cover that up instead of getting the information to the public, because it would, as a congressman stated today, basically eradicate us and our mental status.
You're talking about Epstein?
What part? What you mean talking about Epstein?
Talking about when the PDF, she said the PDF files, leaked PDF files.
Oh yeah,
trying to inseminate everybody. Okay.
Yeah, because he was trying to put DNA in people too, like his DNA in people. That's the conspiracy theory.
Well, because he had, remember that video we showed of him smiling? It was like he let the smile from the black phone.
Mm-hmm.
What's that movie called with the dude with the mask?
I thought it was the black phone or the black mask. No, it wasn't the black mask. I think it was the black phone too.
Something like that.
I just watched the sequel. I think it's
they captured it and it gets like paranormal on the second one.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that's interesting. So this next one,
it's pretty crazy.
Is called the Challenger. I think it's what it's NASA.
Yeah.
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
I think we all remember the Challenger explosion that took place in 1986. It tragically took the lives of astronauts on board. As a couple decades later, this thing called the internet came about, and someone allegedly found almost all of those astronauts alive and well, many using the same exact names. As you can see here, we have Challenger astronaut Judith Resnick and also Judith Resnick, Yale law professor. Michael J. Smith, the pilot of the Challenger astronaut, and also professor at University of Wisconsin, now retired Michael J. Smith. Dick Scobie, who is now president of Cows and Trees. Now, if you'll notice, they all have the exact same faces 30 some odd years later, the same exact name. Miss Resnick was questioned at Yale by a journalist, and she panicked and ran from the camera. Why?
Conspiracy about space shuttle. No, I want to be polite.
Mr. Michael J. Smith was also questioned, and he said, yeah, we look alike, but that's not me.
Are you Michael Smith? Yeah. Are you aware that there's a rumor on the internet that people are saying?
Yeah, it's not me, obviously. I mean, it's interesting that the Michael J. Smith that was the astronaut looks something like me when we were younger, but really not.
Yeah, you just sure look alike. It's the same
I know the facial thing, but that's what we looked like. What, 40 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so too.
We're supposed to believe the three people from one spaceflight have exact lookalikes that have the same age and same exact names.
Sir,
Mr.
I'm going to have
Scobie
to. I'm going to have to.
Sir,
Stop
this is
you.
a public comment.
I know what it is, sir. I'm very familiar with the public comment.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Will you let me finish for at least
No,
10
sir.
seconds?
You're finished. Thank you.
Thank you for taking away my freedom of speech today in here.
I did not take away your freedom of speech.
Yes, you did.
I don't want to hear it from you
Just
people
because this
down
is an
here.
uncomfortable
Stop
topic.
it, officers. Please remove this man from the room.
Why are you tripping?
Right. That's my question. Why are you tripping so hard? If it ain't true.
Yeah, I don't know. Pretty interesting. What do y'all think about that? I mean, we've covered that before, and I think that there's something to that.
Right.
People was like, yeah, we look alike. Isn't that kind of crazy? Like,
Yeah.
Like, and you the same name.
Same exact name. Like, dude, you didn't even change your name. Like, come on, how stupid do you think we are? And like they just said, it's too coincidental. Like, I get it. Everybody has a doppelganger out there, right? Everybody has one. But all of them, like, the names are the same. Like, you have a lookalike out there, but the names are the same. The ages are pretty much the same. Like, what are we talking about? I remember that explosion. We watched it in class. We watched the Challenger go up and blow up. It's tragic. I don't know why they faked that, but yeah.
That's great. All right, the next one, I think I might have queued too many up. I think this is Leviathan.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. This is Leviathan. All right.
Now scrolling on my phone, scrolling down on Facebook.
I love her.
I see this. Like, why do these things come across my desk? They still trying to freeze that damn thing in that water. What water? What thing? And freeze it with what? Y'all know me. I'm gonna get to the bottom of what niggas talking about. So in the comment section, they was like, yeah, that's a Leviathan. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's what the word is right there. Y'all see that shit? Anyways, I look it up and I ask, what is it? What's going on? So once I start reading this, I get to the second sentence. It appears most famously in the Hebrew Bible in the Old Testament as a symbol of chaos and God's power over creation. Y'all keep saying the stuff in the Bible was metaphors, and I'm starting to think they wasn't. I keep saying, no, it wasn't a real dragon. There's going to be a group of... I don't know, y'all. It's just a metaphor. Calm down. It's not literal. I don't know. Shit, I think it might. It's in there. So they saying these are descriptions of what the Leviathan thing looked like. A giant serpent or a dragon, a massive whale, or a crocodilian monster. These folks just said crocodilian monster. We finna get ate the fuck up. So then I kept digging, y'all. They said that's one right there.
Dude, look at that.
The one
Yeah, I
right
seen
there. They
that.
finna rise up, chomp, chomp, chomp our shit.
That thing's as big as a continent.
That's him. He big as fuck, bro. His head is size everywhere. His head is size everywhere, you know, man. His whole head the size of a whole nigga whole life. But niggas never went outside that whole shit. You feel me, bro? Y'all know what time it is. Grab a hand, grab a hand, grab a hand. Jesus, sorry to come like this, you know. We know you busy doing other stuff, but we noticed something. We noticed something on Facebook, and it looked like a big snake, crocodile, monster, dragon. I was wondering if you can get rid of those for us. We don't need nothing like that going on. We already got enough going on. So
Yeah, Shell, she's a trip.
everybody who call on your name in Jesus' name we pray, man. I was laying down scrolling.
It's trying to freeze that thing in the water. Freeze it with what?
So I don't know. I didn't do a whole lot of digging on that thing because I didn't really want to know, man. But you know, we constantly see and show things of petrified giants. You know, like you could tell that these were people or something that were huge. You know, there's also that thing they try to call a mountain, but it's clearly a tree. It's clearly the trunk of a tree, and something chopped that big ass tree down. I don't know what could, but something did. And that thing, man, I think it's as big as a continent. I think it's petrified though.
That thing's knows someone's whole life lived there. That's my whole life right. That's crazy.
She's great, man. I love her, man. But I hope that's not the Leviathan. I hope if it is petrified, I hope it stays petrified. I hope these things can't be unpetrified or unfrozen. We don't need those type of problems.
Man, I ain't worried about it. Bring it on.
I'm sure we won't sleep in our lifetime.
Maybe unlock my powers.
Unlock your power, unlock your power of getting 8. That's what
ancient powers will awaken in us. All right.
Powers. Buddy.
Next one's called Prototech.
All right.
Desapareceu após abrir portal dentro do próprio quarto dele. Oiê, meu nome é Ana Wojcik e eu vou te contar essa história. Em 2010, homem chamado Eden Underbelly.
That ain't gonna work, dog.
I can't understand her.
Yeah.
Why does the language always change?
It does that sometimes. We'll go to the next one. The next one's called Must Be a Demon. Yeah, sometimes it'll be English and they'll switch it to a different language.
Okay, I added one.
Must Be a Demon. Okay, here we go.
I'm looking over the ridge and I'm thinking, I might have somebody bring me a notebook and I might start drawing because God will prophetically give me pictures and stuff. And I like to draw and I like to do stuff like that. And so I was looking at this bald ridge, which was the next ridge over from us. And there was this one big lone tree. And I thought, that's odd that there's only one big tree there. And I thought, okay, if I drew that, how would I draw it? And in my mind, I'm processing, I think I will draw that. And maybe if I'm really looking in detail, okay, just kind of bored. I'm in the Holy Ghost and I'm just, trying to occupy myself for this 4-hour-long prayer, okay? And so I'm just sitting there, yes, Lord, and you pray in the Holy Ghost a little bit, you just say, yes, Lord, but they're still speaking in Spanish. I looked around for a little while longer, and then I looked back, and that same bald ridge where there had been one tree, now there was 2 trees there. What? And I thought, there's no way that there's 2 trees there. Like, I know I looked at it for a long time, and there was only one tree there. And I'm like, what the heck? How did I not see the other tree? I'm like, that's crazy. I know for a fact there was only one tree there. And as I was looking at it and as I was pondering it, this second tree, a big giant tree on the top of this otherwise bald ridge, except for this one tree beside it, all of a sudden it's transformed and 2 arms came out of the side of it and 2 legs appeared and it turned into a being and it made a couple of moves, and then it turned back into a tree again.
Oh my God.
And I'm just standing there and I'm looking at it. I'm like, what in the wide world of sports did I just see? And I'm sitting there going, what in the heck? And so I get to looking and I'm eyeballing it and I'm eyeballing it. And then all of a sudden it does the same thing. And it shoulders appear, arms come out, shoulders appear, two legs appear, and it kind of gets situated, you know, and then it kind of leans forward a little bit. It stays in this humanoid form and it leans in and I can tell it's listening. And then it just gets real still and it turns back into this tree. And I thought, that is a regional entity. That is a regional little g God. That is the giant that they've been talking about. This thing had a physicality about it. It wasn't a poof, Katie, even though it could transform and it could shapeshift. It wasn't a poof kind of demon. It had a true physicality about it. And whenever it would turn back into a tree, it would move exactly the way that the tree next to it moved. Exactly.
Oh man.
And then when it would turn back into this humanoid type person, he would move or he would get closer, or at one point he even switched sides. But the last time that I saw him do that, he leaned forward and I could tell he was, and I thought, that demon from hell is listening to this prayer that is going on this mountain. And I'm sitting there looking at him going, oh my gosh. And so I thought, if he can hear this prayer, he can hear me. And so I leaned forward and I said, I see you, you devil.
Wow.
And I don't know what you got away with down here for so long, but you're not getting away with it anymore. I am here in the name of King Jesus, and we're going to rescue so many kids, and there's nothing you can do about it. Sitting there, and I'm.
So I guess it must be a demon then.
Why was it a demon?
Well, must be a demon then. Never
be a demon.
What? As they know, he was high as hell. He was tripping balls. Yeah. Talking nonsense. I mean, what if it's just a natural creature that undocumented that we don't know about?
Yeah.
A cryptid that we don't know about. Like, why has it got to be a demon?
He was sitting on top of a mountain. The tree was way over there to hear him praying.
Like, come on, man. You know, like Nathan White said, got tripping balls. What are you doing? Oh, so,
anyway,
yeah.
Missing Scientist is the next one, y'all.
So now we're going to do the Missing Scientist. All right. I think this is pretty much the same thing that we showed on the first one, but let's see.
I'm going to try to run the bathroom at this place. So.
Okay.
We're still trying to figure out whether it's nuclear or dark matter or however you want to look at it, whatever angle you want to take. They had something in common, and now they've mysteriously disappeared or died.
Yeah, it's that General McCaslin really walked out of his home, left all of his devices, and never came back. And Monica Reza, she was on a hike as well, and mysteriously disappeared. And I've heard of others. I sent a letter to the FBI investigating the suspicious suicide of another individual who had worked alongside, other whistleblowers like David Grush and Jake Barber who had come forward. So their colleague is mysteriously committed suicide. We've already sent the letter to the FBI to investigate that, and that is an ongoing investigation. So these are other things that we'll probably be reaching out to the FBI to see if they have anything going on these, and if not, then we're going to ask them to do that.
We're still trying to figure out whether it's nuclear or dark matter or however you want to look at it, whatever angle you want to take. They had something in common, and now they've mysteriously disappeared or died.
Yeah, it's remarkable that General McCaslin apparently walked out of his home, left all of his devices, and never came back. And Monica Reza, she was on a hike as well, and mysteriously disappeared. And I've heard of others. I sent a letter to the FBI investigating the suspicious suicide of another individual who had worked alongside, other whistleblowers like David Grush and Jake Barber who had come forward. So their colleague is mysteriously committed suicide. We've already sent the letter to the FBI to investigate that, and that is an ongoing investigation. So these are other things that we'll probably be reaching out to the FBI to see if they have anything going on these, and if not, then we're going to ask them to do that.
So he's one of the same scientists that has gone missing with his other colleagues, and Billy Carson thinks that these scientists were connected with the FTL project, was basically made faster than light. That we actually now have a ship that can travel faster than light. But really what it does is that it bends space and time. So it's not necessarily traveling at the speed of light, but it's bending space and time. And then we have the tech, and they're the ones that help create it. And so, as Kobe said earlier in the show, unalive bodies don't talk. And so these are, they're cleaning this up. All the people were involved in it. So, yeah, it's crazy. And again, this is stuff that's just been constantly on my the social medias that I do have now. But we always get our video like way early in advance. So back when I had Instagram, it kept popping up in my feed. So pretty serious stuff. All right, so we got one from Donnie called Fake Assassination Attempt.
All right.
And then you'll have to play it.
You guys have got to check this out. Do you remember when Trump nearly got assassinated and, it basically won him presidency? Well, there is this new angle that's just been released of what you can see the Secret Service moving the photographers into a perfect angle, and then boom, Trump gets shot. But what's even crazier is this angle where you can see the Secret Service guy run off and then wait for it. As you can see, Trump's panicking on the ground. He's just had his ear blown off by an assassination attempt. And then watch, come running in now, perfect on cue with the Secret Service guy. And then at the same time, watch the flag at the top. The flag gets lowered so they can make that perfect shot that got published around the entire world on every media outlet, which essentially got Trump the sympathy votes, and he then went on to win presidency that year. And as you can see here, he is literally still behind the photographers, moving them into the perfect shots. Crazy, isn't it? Like, when you think about it, right? Trump's just been shot. He's in the firing line of the sniper, and yet the Secret Service that are protecting him somehow let him stand back in the same shot where they know that the shooter has got an angle of, and he shouts that famous fight, fight, fight to the world. It's absolutely laughable. And I'm not going to lie, this goes a lot deeper with symbolism and numerology, and I'm going to break this down a lot deeper in the uncensored subscriber section, where we're not going to get flagged for showing you how deep this actually goes, beautiful people. So if you want to support the channel, hit that subscribe button and look out for that this afternoon, because I'm telling you now.
Yeah, that's nuts. And that came from Donnie, who was a big MAGA supporter.
I mean, when that happened, I remember someone saying, "Oh, he won the election with that."
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, people, because you and I knew off top that was fake, like immediately. You know what I'm saying? And it just baffles my mind of how many people thought that it was real. It was obviously fake. And nobody talks about how his ear is completely healed. Like, what are we talking about? Like, your ear was blown off. Who's the guy that Mike Tyson bit? What's his name again? He bit his ear off? Holyfield. His ear ain't healed.
He bit it off.
He bit it off, and Trump's was blown off.
All he had was a little bit of blood.
Which looked like ketchup. like blood is a lot darker than that. Like, I don't know what they were trying to pull.
It's kind of like, and not to be, RIP to Charlie, but kind of about, like, that's kind of an interesting one too. People were talking about how, like, the boy that shot him or the bullet that shot him should have did more damage or whatever, and like they think someone else shot him from like the crowd, and all those angles are broken down. They think that he's they think that it's Israel. They think Israel behind it and stuff like that. So man, I don't know.
Yeah, one of the guys who was right next to him, we showed a video or a reel. The guy who was just like right next to him, and he like
just like a little
had a little gun and just boom, got him. And Candace Owens was showing that too, and I'm just like, I'm not a fan of Candace Owens, but she was showing the video too, and it's like, holy smokes, that's it's kind of like how they took out JFK. The diver took him out.
Yeah, that was a crazy video.
Wow,
and like how his wife has been moving, like she's moving weird. Like
I don't know. Yeah, she really is. Anyway, I said that was a weird thing. It didn't add up when it happened. Exactly, it happened. Supposedly he had plastic surgery on it. Okay, yeah. Supposedly, I know that's what they said. I don't believe that. I don't believe that because you still be able to tell. Cat Williams, man, did you see his stand up? So he's like, hey, you know what I do? I go to the secret society, I go to the Illuminati, I get whatever information that I can, and I run and bring it back to you. He's like, I think that they've caught on to me. He's like, so I'm probably not gonna be able to keep going over to the Illuminati and getting all this information that I gathered from him. He's like, but I'm going to show you this one last thing. And so he was driving, right? And then went like this. That's what happened. He didn't say what. He didn't really divulge too much into what he was talking about, but we all knew what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? And he's saying that's the last piece of information you got. Funny thing about that though, Cole, you and I had showed that reel of what really happened to JFK probably a year prior to. You know what I'm saying? And then he comes on, and it's on Netflix. You can watch it, and it's, I don't know, you can find a reel too on TikTok or Instagram. But it's just so funny that he happened to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like everybody knows now that the driver did it. So let's see here. Nathan White, he says when they found the rifle that was used, it had a red dot sight on it. To use that at 150 yards, Trump's head would have been covered by the red dot so accurately. So accuracy would have been achievable. Okay.
Unachievable, he said.
He said unachievable. Apologies. Okay. Gotcha. A little bit of information there. I appreciate it, man. Bringing that down.
Got next one is called Peking.
Okay.
Pra nada até que algo bizarro aconteceu.
Here we go again. Here we go. Why do they keep doing that?
The next one we'll do is the trap, I believe. We ain't got time. All right.
Family that passed away, if they believed in the Bible and they were worshipers of Jesus Christ, they're not in heaven. Stop thinking that they're looking down on you, because they're not. They're not in heaven. They're not looking down at you, okay? This is how that works. Your family believed in Jesus. So when they went to the afterlife, they saw a light. And in that light, they saw a family member that passed away, or Jesus, telling them, come, you've made it home. They went to that light and got reincarnated again back into this being. Meaning if your mom or dad or grandma or puppy or loved one passed away 10 years ago, that person now is in the body of a 10-year-old kid. Because that light completely wipes all of their memories clean and reincarnates them back into this system. That is why the real Jesus came here, to awaken mankind so that you don't keep repeating the cycle and you can escape. Ooh. And that's why Satan tried to tempt them, so he could stop doing that. Basically, sell your soul to me. I'll give you everything you want, but just stop this nonsense on trying to wake people up, because that's
detrimental to me. You're gonna make everybody wake up and leave. And if they leave, that means I don't have people to feed off of. Because if I don't have people to feed off, I'm going to die out. Because we are in a literal battle for Satan's life. So your family that you're like, I know you're in heaven watching down on us. No, they're not. No, the fuck they're not. They're in another person's body right now. The only people that you should look up to when they pass away and be like, I know you're in heaven smiling down, are the ones that knew how to escape the system. The ones that didn't worship Jesus, the ones that know that they came down here. When they came down here, they were captured. But when they go back to the system, to the afterlife, they know not to walk straight to the light. They know to turn around instead and say, no, I want to go home. And they must let you go. When you're in that place, in that crossroad of going to the light, from the dark to the light, they must let you go. It's a must. You know what I mean? Because Satan captures you and brings you down here, but you got to come by choice. Like he'll tell you, come on, you come into my world, you're going to have it good, blah, 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 and then you can leave. But if you don't know, you could get trapped down here. That's how that works. I know some of you guys are going to be like, how do you know? Raise your frequency, like the real Christ told you, and you too can get these answers.
Okay.
It's a different way of looking at it. I don't know if that's all the way true. Like I said, people who lost ones, they said they can, like Nathan said, they sometimes feel them. I don't know that none of us know. It's just, I found it interesting because we've talked about that before. When you go to the light, you probably end up reincarnating. It's a trap. So you got to go back to the source. We just talked about it just earlier in the show. But again, if you're a part of a whole, you can have both, and you can reincarnate, and you can also be in the afterlife.
Yeah. I think if you turn away from the light, I think you have more freedom. You probably can be more close to your loved ones here on Earth and do what you want to do more.
Yeah.
The next one's called "What Did You Do for Jesus?"
I talked about this last week.
So you're an alien? Yep, I am. We live from a planet far away. That's amazing. So I guess Jesus created you too? Jesus? You know Jesus? We love Jesus. We love that guy. So you know Jesus too? Yeah, he comes to visit our planet once a year. What? We've been waiting ages for his second coming. Yeah, we invite him for cookies and cupcakes every single year. But what about you? What did you guys do for him the first time he came? Oh, come on, tell me. What did you guys do the first time he came? Why isn't he here anymore? What happened? We killed him.
He said, "What?" That's funny. What did you do when you got
What you? No, come on, tell me. What did you do? This is awkward.
We give him cookies and ice cream and brownies every time. Muffins. All right. Next one's called No Disclosure Day.
Non-disclosure.
So here's some more of the surprising news you've ever heard. The Trump administration is no longer going to release the unredacted alien files. I guess the Pentagon is freaking out and telling them they can't because it will cause a worldwide collapse of religions. Now, why is that, Pentagon? I gotta say, I don't even really want to be right about this one. Let's just talk about a couple of key points. They do not understand why humans are hairless. Humans are highly unadapted to this planet. If you leave a human outside in just like the temperatures that exist outside, that animals do not have any trouble surviving, we die. Similarly, if it gets too hot, we die. Not to say that an animal couldn't die of heat exhaustion or, maybe dehydration, but humans are frail and fragile and not well adapted to this planet. There is also the question of the insanity of destroying our own environment. No other animal would ever do that. So let's just say there's something going on. And I think that most religious people's beliefs are far too fragile to find out something like, oh, humans' DNA has been tampered with. So God didn't create humans, aliens did. For the record, that does not negate the existence of an ultimate life force, if you will. But it could have other implications, right? And it certainly changes some of the creation stories we've heard. I have to say, I really actually don't want to see hundreds of millions of people in psychosis simultaneously. That doesn't sound fun. And most people just don't handle finding out that they're an abomination very well. So here's some more of the least surprising news.
Yeah. I've always said that, though. Like, we are not well adapted to this planet at all.
At all. We can manipulate it, but we don't help it.
No, we don't. But it's almost like more ancient civilizations, they work with the earth. It's almost like this version of Homo sapiens are working against here. Because like think about like those ancient castles and cities and stuff. They were like built into the earth.
The earth. We were talking about that yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, you guys were?
Oh, me and John were. Yeah, he was over. We were talking about that and how like how we live on top of the surface of the planet. How that's so dumb.
Right. It's dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like advanced civilizations live within the planet, not on top of it.
Right.
Probably more adapted to old Mars. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think it's saying if you were to have a baby on Mars, I think we looked this up. If you were to go to Mars and you had a child on Mars, they would have a hard time adapting to life on Earth because of the gravity.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's more gravity here, so they have a hard time with it. Not to mention, dealing with the different viruses and bacteria on Earth. But yeah, they have a very hard time. We can go to Mars from Earth and we're fine. It's kind of like John Carter, that movie, right?
Oh yeah, he's like a hero there.
Yeah. So because we can handle the gravity and all that. Obviously, we can't breathe. It doesn't have no oxygen. But they're trying to terraform it, man. Elon Musk he's crazy too, but he's hell bent on colonizing Mars and creating a oxygen rich atmosphere there. Why I don't know, but yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see they can terraform it. Let's see. Nathan White said, when to find a planet where we can leave our humans outside for extended periods of time. Make outside time great again. Oh, say we need to find a planet where we can leave our humans outside for extended period of time.
Oh,
yeah. It's like we're halfway adaptable to Earth and we're halfway not. It's strange, which means to me that the hominids that were here before us, we got part of them in us and some of the alien DNA that's not from here. So, all right, then we got one more.
Yep, it's called Reincarnation Explained.
All right.
They were born from the spirit world. It can be difficult for them to understand while in physical form. Often they refuse to believe even after experiencing their true spirit selves. What about reincarnation? Reincarnation? I don't know much about that.
Reincarnation is the Buddhist philosophy where humans are reborn many times between this world and the next. And I agree. Huh? I get the feeling that I was an aristocrat or king in a past life.
You guessed correctly. Huh?
You were an aristocrat in your past life. Seriously? Is that so hard to imagine? People are reborn in different countries and eras as they accumulate experiences for growth. These are the core principles and teachings of reincarnation, a cycle of perpetual rebirth. But when the time comes for them to be reborn, they must forget everything they know and start their lives anew once again.
But why is that? Because that is the rule on Earth.
Wait, what do you mean?
What we mean is, the whole challenge of being in human form is key to remembering your spirit self. Whoa, but it's too difficult. It's impossible.
Yep. You're right,
I
Nathan.
understand. It's certainly as difficult on Earth today as we know it. Just mentioning aliens or the spirit world can be controversial. It can get you laughed at, too. Which is unfortunate, because throughout life, people have been given different opportunities to remember their true selves and the spirit world.
Haley.
And since they are unable to remember, they find themselves in conflict over different philosophies and harbor animosity toward each other, unaware that they were once families and friends in their past lives. You see? It's such a pity.
That's because you've all forgotten your true selves. Our true selves? What do you mean? I don't understand. Who are you? When looking at me, what you actually see is you, reflected back. Try to remember your own true self, the truth of your soul within you.
If you didn't notice, the camera at the very beginning of the cartoon is flying through the astral plane, and you see many different souls surrounded by an electromagnetic field, because it not only just surrounds your physical body, your soul is inside of this field. Towards the end, you see reflections of themselves. The people are meeting themselves, however, in spiritual form. If you rewatch it, you'll gain the full meaning of the cartoon.
Some people just live their lives and die, never realizing that they were born from the spirit world. It can be difficult.
Yeah, I rewatched it a couple of times. Started to make sense. But yeah, pretty cool stuff, man. I don't know if that's how reincarnation worked for real, but found it interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Yeah. I would like you were talking about before, I would like to come back. And so if I did come back, I'm like, all right, check this out. Now I know if I go to that light, I'm gonna be trapped and reincarnated. And if I don't go to the light, then I get to go back to the source. So I make a deal with you. If I can have all of my memories and all of my knowledge that I left with, I'll go back. Can we make that deal?
If he says yeah, he might lie to you. That's
probably because of Satan. So so but you would hope that he keep his word, but everything tells us that he's the king of lies. So then Nathan said, I would like to have my field measured one day. You can take that a lot of different ways. A lot of innuendos in there. To do that would make you Christ-like. Yeah, it would. Raising the consciousness. It would be Christ consciousness coming back. So yeah, you're right, dude. You know what? I don't want that burden on me. What I have to awaken others?
Remember who you are.
Remember who you are. I meant to put on cap or no cap, because we're gonna go to that now.
Cap. Stop the cap.
Stop the cap. Where is it though?
Stop the cap.
Trying to find the banner. Oh, there it is. We're pushing over to cap or no cap. This is where we show you reels. If you think that the real is real, then you will say no cap. If you think that the real is fake, what's up, Ghost? Then you will say cap. I think I can run these since you ran all of the game for the game.
All right.
So we will. The first one is called Scary Videos. So let's let me get here, start sharing. And I think we've seen a lot of these already, but this is a warm up for everybody. So let's check this out.
5 scariest videos of the year. He was walking home at night when he saw this.
We've seen this one.
Falcon Punch.
She was driving down the.
All right, is that real?
That is Capper.
That's Cap. That's Cap. Yeah, I would definitely get unalive. That came back like Christ. Like, yeah, you saw what they did to him. You saw what they did to him, man, and that was brutal. If it was anything like if the Passion of the Christ, if it was like that for real, you know, that
gave me nightmares.
Yeah, it definitely messed with my psyche a little bit. All right, so you think that's Cap? All right, Nathan thinks it's Cap. Coach says it's Cap. I think it's Cap as well. And we've seen that one. It's an oldie but a goodie. I'll keep rolling.
Road when this happened. Then she looks up and sees someone performing a ritual in the distance. He was explaining.
Cap or no Cap?
It looks like AI.
Does.
Cap.
All right. I gotta go Cap too. What say ye out there in the chat? Cap or no Cap? Cap if you think it's fake. No Cap if you think it's real. I'll keep rolling here.
Exploring North Sentinel Island when this happened.
Oh, hell no.
Here are 5.
But you think that is that Cap or no Cap?
I don't know. Probably Cap, but that's crazy.
The Cornfield party. Shell says Cap. I think that last one, I'm going to go no Cap.
Okay.
I don't know what that was coming after him, but it looked pretty. He looked corporal.
Yeah.
So yeah, something coming after him. All right. So the next one I'm gonna show is shape shifting dog. These are always fun. Put this bad boy up here, and let's see what we got. What the hell? Say no Cap, there are people in the forest like that will unalive you. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, where that guy was running, yeah, there are people like that. Especially in the rainforest. All right, so it looks like that dog shapeshifted.
That's weird. I'm saying no Cap. I think the camera is weird. Like, this is the same dog, actually. Yeah.
You think it's the same dog?
It can't do the shadows, yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna look at it again. So it's kind of bounding.
Yeah.
No. I don't know. All right. Gotta say no Cap. Shell says Cap. Shell's riding with you. I don't know, man.
Like he just kind of came around real quick. It looked weird.
Possibly.
Trick of the camera.
All right. So it's a trick of the camera. All right. He's a film major, so he would know. All right. So we're gonna go to the next one. I am flying through these guys. Sorry about that. Would like to Google. Hold on here. God damn it. All right. So let's see here. Nathan White said no Cap, but it could be the hair as it slowed down. It did look like a small bear. Yeah, it kind of did. Well, I see like maybe the hair flowing as she ran, maybe. Yeah. Made it kind of look like that. It's possible. So the next one is called Sleep Tight. Let's check this out. And we may have seen this one before, but I don't know. We'll watch it again.
Y'all, so this dude looks over at his roommate's bed and he sees this. And look, he starts freaking out because that's not his roommate. My man grabs his glasses to make sure he's seeing what he sees. But wait till he goes over to the bed and removes the blanket. He needs to get a priest ASAP because that's not normal. He needs to bless his whole home. I could never sleep in this house ever again if I experienced something like this. You see how it's the blanket and everything. But there's nobody underneath the blanket. My man was literally being taunted by a demon. Hey, y'all.
What would you do?
What? I'm gonna say no cap.
No cap. I'm going. I can see it being like a setup for like a short film or something like that. But they did a good job, so I'm gonna go no cap. What y'all think? Let us know in the comments. Let's see here. Nathan White says, no cap, this sounds like a guy at my work. He is hilarious and says some wild shit, really. Oh, the guy that was talking?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm about to say, like, the experience? Yikes. So I said, no cap, freaky. Yeah, that's hella freaky, man. I mean, editing, camera tricks or not, man, you did a good job. You made me a believer. That's freaky as all get out, man. So the next one I'm gonna show is That's Not a Bear. Now this might be AI, so y'all tell me.
It's leaked footage. Do you have any idea what is trapped inside this room? This video allegedly shows a hidden underground
Nathan,
lab
is that
in
a bear?
Alaska, and what is kept inside is truly terrifying. For years, locals reported strange vanishings in the woods, claiming a massive monster was hunting them. The police always blamed regular bear attacks. The guard just leaked this clip, proving the truth is much darker. This is not a normal animal. It is a giant, mutated beast, locked inside a heavy glass cage. Notice how it stands and moves. It almost acts like it has some kind of dark intelligence. Insiders claim scientists were running illegal genetic
Oh no, man!
tests,
Look at those claws.
trying to build the ultimate weapon. But things went completely wrong. Now, rumors say this hidden lab was abandoned, and the thick glass holding the creature is starting to crack. What do you guys think is actually going on here? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and hit that follow button right now if you want to see the footage of what happens when it finally breaks out. Look closely at this leaked footage.
That is a bear. Did you find that third bar? All right, so Shell said this cat. You good, Simba? He was whining. All right, so he says AI, so you think it's fake.
Yeah, that's cap.
Shell says it's fake. All right, give me. No, I think he's good. All right. Shell, you want to open the door so Simba can go back and forth? Let's see here. So the next one is going to be scary videos. Give me 1 second here. Oh, I got 2 of them open. Come on, Shad, get it together. All right. Thank you, Shell. All right, here we go.
What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything.
Cap or no cap?
Cap.
What? How?
I don't know. It just seemed kind of fake how they're reacting.
Let's see. Cap. There must have been massive brown bears seen in the Northwest. Oh, okay. Okay, in the last video. There have been massive brown bears seen in the Northwest. I don't know if they've been that big, but I don't know, man. That's why I was asking you, because like I'm not very good with nature. I don't know. No cap. But it could be staged. Yeah, maybe. I'm going no cap. So I don't know if you got a chance to see it. You're getting some out of here. But I'll keep rolling here.
Jakub, stop, be quiet, don't scream, but it's okay, don't scream. Jakub,
Oh.
don't scream, Jakub. We are not scared. We will not feed the girls with fear. We are not scared. If we will...
Yeah.
Cap?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Do you know them? You seen that one before?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't know, man. The kid was reacting pretty scared.
Capaholic.
Capaholic, he said. All right. I'm gonna go no cap. Because it's fun. Let's see. Nathan, you didn't see it?
They opened a little door and like a little like shadow thing.
Yeah, you can see. Yeah, here, I'll take it back.
Stop, be quiet. Don't scream. Jakub? Jakub?
Right here.
Stop, be quiet. Don't scream. It's okay. Don't scream.
Okay.
Jakub? Don't scream. Jakub, yeah. You don't know if they go.
Screaming like that. Some bass into it.
All right, we'll keep going.
What was that?
I think we've seen this one before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen this one before.
Yeah. No cap.
Yeah, I think that was no cap. The last one. Okay. Where the door opens and the chairs move like that.
Yeah.
And they seem pretty startled. So all right, I'll keep rolling.
Oh, yeah. Same people.
I don't know about that one.
No.
I don't know about that one. It's that,
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a small door in my bedroom growing up, and it would blow up during strong winds. Okay. Say it would blow open during some strong winds. Cat. Yeah, I think the last one is cat too. like with that juice, I think juice flew off the counter. Like, all right, okay, fine, okay, yeah, I can see that happening.
Blanket, you weren't going for the blanket?
Nah, the blanket that was just too much for me, man. I couldn't rock with that. So I kind of went down a little bit of a rabbit hole on one. You know those Tesla biometric cameras and how like they can see people or whatever. Well, apparently this is a thing that people are doing now. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Where they go to graveyards.
Yeah, they'd be walking around.
Yeah, they're walking around, man. So I got a video of that. Actually, I got two. So I'm gonna show the first one here. I don't know if you guys have heard about this, the Tesla biometric cameras, but it's pretty freaky, man. So check this out. Let me share my screen here. Let's get this going.
So we're in a cemetery in the Cybertruck, and somebody says if you come to the cemetery, the cameras pick up ghosts.
There is one.
Holy shit, it is saying something. You see it?
Yes.
He's tall.
It is pulling. It is pulling.
This jacks with me, man.
Dude.
That shit's creepy. Look
Oh
at
my
that.
god.
There's
nobody there.
Oh,
Look at this. What the hell? It's walking in front of the car. What is it?
get these steps in.
Oh my god, look, it's walking around. Oh, look, it's next to me. What?
Dude, what would you do?
There's nobody here. What the hell is this? Look, it's walking behind the car. Oh, what the heck is that?
Hell no.
Whoa, look at this. It's got two now. Three.
And they're
four.
popping in and out of
Is this?
existence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Weird. Look at. That's weird. That's weird. What are they doing?
It's like they're chumming it up.
That's weird. There's nobody there.
There's nobody there, guys.
4, 6 of them. That's freaky.
I'm still cracking up. Ghosts getting their steps in.
Weird.
Look, and they're all coming to the car. Like, what is that about?
Nobody there.
What are you
In
doing?
the cemetery, the Cybertruck.
I'm staying in my car. I think that's, long as they don't go in the car, you're good.
No cap or no cap?
I think that's no cap.
Yeah, no cap. I think so too. See, Nathan White said maybe the designers step it up that way when you go to a burial site. So you're saying they do that just to keep it hype, make you want to go? Oh, it's pretty freaky, man. Pretty freaky indeed. Let's see. So they just ghost trolling. No cap though. Yeah, I don't think it's cap either, man. I really don't. Now the other video that I have kind of shows you like the camera working in real time, like how it's supposed to work, and then they take it to a graveyard, which is makes it even freakier though. It shows them. I don't know about that one. Well, I went down the rabbit hole, just to this is kind of one I did a little bit fact check a little bit. And so that's when I came across this video because it shows it happening like how it's supposed to work. But again, I mean, you can fake this stuff. I totally get it. I'm going to show this one now. Let's see here. All right, let's get it.
All right, guys. So I'm at the gym and I just parked, and this is what's on my Tesla.
Actually, never mind. This isn't the video where they actually show it working the way it's supposed to work in real time. I meant to post that, but I didn't. But this one is still creepy. Yeah, so let's check it out.
No one's right here at all. Please, buddy, reincarnate. Come on, don't stay here anymore.
Yeah, showing a dude on a motorcycle.
Okay? Please, follow the light. There's the sun. Please, follow it. Just go, buddy. Fly high. Yo, he's like, oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
That's crazy.
Yo, I'm not insane. Look at that.
Distance.
Look at that. Fly high, buddy. Fly high. There's the sun. Follow the light. Come on. Follow the light, buddy.
So she wants them to reincarnate.
She wants it.
All right, guys. So I'm at the gym.
Yeah, that's funny. But that's funny how like we've talked about that like 3 times, or today reincarnating, going to the light. So I promise, guys, I didn't set it up that way. It's just kind of what happened. But pretty wild, man. Now, Kobe, are you still in the market for a Tesla? Or are you kind of like, nah, I'm out?
If I was gonna get one, it'd be a Rivian. I'm a Rivian guy.
You're gonna go Rivian? Okay. Okay. All right, that's cool. See, Nathan White said, maybe it's like messing with the sensor. It could be.
Could be.
I love how you kind of bring some
make it logical.
To it. Yeah. Make it logical, because that is creepy.
Yeah,
that is so creepy. So, and I gotta find out how the biometrics work. I don't know how the technology works. I don't know if the light messes with it. I don't know if it's what's it looking for. Is it just reading your body scans? I don't know. But yeah, hopefully that's what it is. Honestly, I don't want a car that's showing ghosts walking around. So we've seen this one before, but it's a oldie and a goodie, and I want to see if anybody changes their opinion on it. Ghost Kid. So
Rivian's not that bad. They're like 149 right now. Low mileage.
Yeah, I've sold some. Yeah,
I would whip a Rivian once my car dies.
They're pretty cool. All right. All right.
Oh yeah, this one.
Yep. Where did he go?
No cap. No cap.
I think we saw this one like 3 times.
Yeah. There's no window there though. Oh.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Never mind.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's changed their opinion on that then.
That's no cap too.
It's still no cap, huh?
That's crazy.
It's no cap or go home. Yeah, that's one of the better ones. That is one powerful ghost though.
Yeah, I'm good. No
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, like it's man. Shell says no cap as well. But yeah, I mean, like
go home.
no cap or go home. God, in order to manifest stuff like that, though, dude, like, what do you do to get that thing out of your house?
Man, I don't know.
Pretty
That's
nuts, man.
terrifying.
Yeah, it is. Oh, by the way, bro, it's kind of off the subject. Have you seen the trailer for Insidious 6 yet?
Mm-mm.
Son of a biscuit.
Okay. I still gotta go see Interstellar, so I might go do that next weekend.
Interstellar?
Yeah.
Are they re-releasing it?
Oh, it's not in theaters anymore?
Oh, you talking about Hail Mary?
Yeah, Hail Mary, I'm sure.
Oh, okay, yeah. Nah, yeah, it's still in theaters. Yeah, yeah, man. It's the trailers. Shell actually told me. Well, John Campia and them were at CinemaCon, and so they're doing their, after they go see a panel, they'll come do a show on it or whatever. So, so they saw the trailer and they're like, man, it's scary as hell. I'm like, well, whatever. And then Shell's, have you seen the Insidious trailer? It's scary. I'm like, what? You too? So I had to watch it right then and there. And
check it out.
Dude, yeah, it's pretty freaky, dude. All right, so the next one is called Singing in the Shower. So check this out, y'all.
That's terrifying.
What would you do?
Yeah, I wouldn't have stood there. The hell?
Well, the fact that it was singing, right? That's enough. That's scary enough.
When she opens the bathroom door, the shower is already open and the handle is on the floor. Then, for less than a second, the camera catches a black shadow standing inside the shower.
No.
As soon as the light turns on, the figure fades, like it was never there. There was nowhere it could hide. And after that moment, the singing stopped completely. She believes it was the same entity that had been haunting her home for months.
Yeah, no cap.
Watch it again.
Oh,
Do you
no
see it
shower.
disappear?
And she's had problems with this ghost already. So,
That's crazy.
yeah. I mean, the humming alone would jack with me, man. That would scare the hell out of me. But to actually see the entity when I entered the bathroom, to just add more fuel to the flame, like it's all about nightmare fuel.
Right.
This does a no cap as well. Yeah, I don't see how it could be anything else.
Right.
Honestly.
That's crazy.
Crazy, man. It is, oh man. What was that? Just I don't understand. Anyway, so I think we've seen this one before. I'm pretty sure we have. But I like this video, so I'm gonna show it again. Let's see here. Let's see. What is it with hauntings in bathrooms? I don't know, because you see that quite a bit, right? More often than not, where there's a ghost in the bathroom. I think it might have to do because all bathrooms have mirrors, and mirrors, I believe, are portals to other dimensions.
Mm-hmm.
And so maybe it's not necessarily a ghost per se, but it's an entity that has found its way through that mirror.
That's a good point.
Yeah, for that dimension. So, and we've talked about it before, where never look at a mirror in the dark.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Don't have it facing your bed.
Yeah, don't have it facing your bed, and that includes television screens. So if your screen is off, that's a mirror.
Yeah. Oh.
So
we sleep with our TV right in front of us.
Yeah, we do too, and we have a big ass mirror on the side of our bed. So
yeah.
We're screwed. Let's see here. Let's see, mirrors and water. Yeah, because water is effectively a mirror. It's the light is hitting it just right.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever reflective surface, entity can come through it. Now, I tell you, Marvel got Marvel, man, whoever their writers, they read a lot. They know a lot. They know a lot because in the last Doctor Strange movie, Wanda used mirror magic to use. Now, I had never heard of mirror magic until like maybe a few weeks ago when I shared it with you guys on the show. And you know that Doctor Strange, the multi something of madness.
Multiverse madness.
Yeah, multiverse of madness. And that movie probably came out 3-4 years ago. And like every surface, like even like water droplets to show the reflection, she could go through it. So anything showing a reflection, she could go through it, and she was jacking people up. So they just said, never look in the mirror if you are tripping like the demon tree guy. You will and it must be a demon. Yeah, dude.
It was so weird. Super weird.
He just
that guy at the party, man.
It just defaulted. Like
just
like what?
Must you hear me, demon?
You hear me?
Demon's like, I'm what? I'm alien.
Demon?
I'm Sector 9.
I'm a tree spirit, dude. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm a tree spirit. I'm taking care of this forest.
I'll take care of the forest, man. I see you.
Making sure you're not saying the wrong things up there.
Yeah. Like, hey, look, hey, if that fire, how'd you make that fire? You made that off of dead trees. You're the demon. You're burning my dead brothers and sisters.
That's funny.
Oh, craziness. But all right, so we're gonna go ahead to the last video here for Cap or No Cap, which is called Ghost Call on Live Stream. And we've seen this before, but I like this video.
What were those things that in Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
The inks or whatever, the ents or whatever.
Yeah, the trees that can walk and talk and
yeah, they're the good guys.
They're good guys.
Hope they're being Solomon.
Yeah, they were like tree spirits.
Whatever.
Yeah, and they're millions of years old, and it's like, how is something that's been here for 1 million years, longer than you, evil? How could you call that evil?
Right? You're over here praying,
right?
Praying about,
and you don't know what you're praying to,
or to, yeah.
You know, so you got all these religions out here. They can't all be right. Just saying. Let's see. Nathan White said there's a thing called a mirror box that you get inside for long periods of time, and they can show you different things about yourself or release evil things. It sounds interesting. I've never seen one. Yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of the mirror box.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, I don't trust it. I don't trust mirror boxes. I would never go in one. Because in the mirror, it's like if you stare at in the dark, you stare at a mirror in the dark for too long, the things behind the mirror in that universe or that reality will start to notice you. And once they notice you, it can cause things to happen. You could wake up with scratches on your body that weren't there when you went to sleep. Like it can, those beings in the other world, so they say, can torment you once they notice you. The reason why you're not getting tortured now because they never noticed you. So keep it that way. All right, we'll go to this last one. Check it out. Cap or no cap?
Time for him to go as well. You never really know. So I say you just build off of those people.
You see it?
Was that a ghost? Yeah. You never really know. So I say you just build off of those people. Was that a ghost? Yo, that wasn't even a person.
Junebug, chill out. I ain't got time for this.
Yo, did we catch a ghost on stream?
Bro, stop.
Yo, stop it. Stop it. Run it back. I gotta run it back. I'm looking at it right now.
I'm gonna go look at it right now because what? Bro.
What? Junebug, what happened?
That was not a person, bro.
What the fuck did y'all see? I'm not playing no more.
You turn the light on. That look like you might got a ghost, bro.
Bro, chill out, bro.
Oh, nah, I'm lost right now. Wait,
look at this. All right, look.
Yeah, just watch the vid.
I don't know. It might be time for him to go where you know he was a person.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh, what's that?
Was that? What the hell was that?
I say you just build off of those people.
Hell no.
I don't know. It might be time for him to go.
Yeah, bro.
Hell no. And that, y'all, is the men of mother effing letters. I tell you, that's terrifying.
This is why we do it, baby. This
That's
is
what I'm
why
saying. Cap or no cap. I'm saying no cap.
I'm saying no cap. No cap. I think that was a good one to end it on.
John was telling me the story. I wonder if you agree. If we let it go, he was telling me how he has sleep paralysis.
Actually, you know what? Tell me about that. And let's do story time. Let's do story time before we go. So tell me about the sleep paralysis that John had gone through, and then we'll do some story time.
Oh yeah, he said he had sleep paralysis, and he saw some like a shadow thing on his ceiling like that. And I told him it's probably something like he's manifesting.
Yeah.
Like he's like, everywhere I go, I've been haunted.
Yeah.
Like, you either have something following you or you're manifesting that thing. You're like, you're so powerful, like your abilities are. He does a lot of what you call it,
Astral projecting.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So hold on. Put shows. Think up there. So I was getting bummed. The show was over. Thank you for the extra. Yeah, a little extra content.
Yeah.
Little extra content. Yeah. So I went through that where something followed me for a long time, and once I learned what manifestation was and The Secret. You guys never heard of that. I think most of the folks who watch the show know what The Secret is basically just manifesting positive things. You think positive things happening. It's the law of attraction, and you can attract what you want to you. If you, it's almost like people say you wake up and say positive things to yourself. Blah 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 blah. No things will happen. So it's kind of like that. And I used to manifest a lot of negative energy. So that thing followed me. When I learned about The Secret, that I lost it. I shook it. So
yeah, I don't think he liked my advice. I was like, man, shit, you might as well just call it on out and get busy with it if he keeps following you. Like, what you gonna let it keep messing with you? He's like, yeah. Like, I mean, I'm just being real. Like, you gotta figure it out. Like, you can't.
Yeah.
Man, it's positivity, and you gotta fight that thing, man. That thing's been following you for a long time.
There may be something about himself that he doesn't like, and maybe something that he needs to shake off. And and heal those old wounds, and you kind of got to do the work. It's tough, man. It's tough, and again, I wouldn't know that. It's just I knew I wasn't where I needed to be in life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think he feels some of that.
Yeah. I wasn't being an ego, as mom and dad would say. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't being an ego. I was being a pigeon or whatever the hell you was. I definitely wasn't a bird of prey.
Wasn't being who you should be.
That's for sure. Right. I wasn't living up to my potential. And once I took the bull by the horns and started practicing that, and positive attitudes and positive law of attraction. Because here's the thing: if like the law of attraction is going to work one way or another, whether you believe it in or not. You know what I'm saying? And so if you're thinking, hey, I hope this doesn't happen, or hope that doesn't happen, or if you're constantly thinking about it, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like good or bad. You know what I'm saying? So so stay on the positive path. Also, John astral projects a lot. What can also happen, I heard, is that when you wake up in sleep paralysis, you were astral projecting, whether you remember it or not. And when you're astral projecting, those beings can see you and they can follow you. And some of them are trying to get in your body before you get to it. So they'll follow you all the way back. and then you're racing to your body. So you're racing this thing. You know it exists when you're astral projecting. You're seeing it already, and you're racing back to your body because you know that thing wants to jump in. If that jumps in, you're out. You're done. So when you jump in your body, everything happens so quick. You don't gradually go in like you're supposed to. Everything happens so quick that you're paralyzed because your body hasn't woken up yet. But you're conscious, but your body hasn't woken up yet. But you're still stuck in that state, so you can see things around you. You know what I'm saying? So might have been what it was. Let's see. Then you might say going after full potential to see where it goes. You'll always come out ahead. Absolutely. Wise words, my friend. Wise words indeed. So I don't know, John, if you're watching, man, man. It might be some of that, dude.
Yep. Well, after it.
Yeah, might be your own demon or something was trying to get in your body while you were astral projecting, and that's way more.
That's scary.
Way more scary.
They're weak. Like they really can't get you like you think they can. It sounds worse, but it's hard for them to get your body.
Yeah.
Really be weak.
Hard for them to hold on to it too.
Yeah.
But problem is when you're in your body, when they're in your body, where are you?
You're not you. That's
it. Right. So anyway, I said, have you seen the video of the lady that is sitting in a chair and leaves her body and you can see her energy walking around her? Holy shit, no. But if you can send that to me, text it to me if you can. And I would love to show that on the next show. That'd be really cool because I do believe in astral projection. I think it's a real thing.
Man, it's crazy. Yeah, man. That was like when he told me that story, and I was like, "Boy, you better start going out. You better start running from whatever you're running from." That's what I told him.
Yeah. The beautiful thing about it is that you actually control that. If that's what it is, it's just one of those negative demons. Like mine, it was a shadow man. You know, you can control. That it has no real power. You can scare the shit out of you.
It's scary.
It's scary as fuck. She was demonstrating how to do it or something. I will try to find it. Yeah, please do, man. I've tried to astral project. I got down my hallway one time and got snapped back to my body because I got afraid. So yeah, I try it all the time though. I do, and then like I think I'm doing it, and then my physical arm will move, and I'm like, damn it! I guess I wasn't all the way asleep. Like I'll try to get up, and it's like really vegan though. I'm like, I thought a lot of my body. So anyway, a little bonus thing we're gonna do here is called "He Didn't Know He Was Unalived." There's this TikTok personality. Her name is Kat G. I just discovered her today, and she tells these paranormal stories that happen in Chicago. And she's a total Chicagoan. I think she's on the South Side. And yeah, just kind of reminds me of a cousin, you know. But this is one hell of a story, and I want to share it with you guys. So we go put it up here. And she's kind of long-winded, so stories are a little longer, but they're good. So here we go. Kat G, check it out.
And it made me think of an awesome story time for y'all. It's about the time how my cousin didn't know he was dead. Yeah, you heard me. My cousin did not know he was dead. You know how your mama got a best friend and she got kids and now them your cousins? That's who he is. However, me and this man was like twins. Literally, our birthdays is 3 days, 3 hours, 3 minutes apart from each other. Freaky as hell, right? And somehow, some way, we always wind up in the same place. Like we could never be apart, like out of the vicinity of each other for more than 3 months. Prime example, I went to Le Cordon Bleu Culinary Art School, right? I started here in Chicago and then I finished out in New York. Right? I'm walking through Manhattan one day. Go figure, I literally bump into this man. Like, baby, he made me spill.
Let me put Nathan's comment up here real quick. He said, I have dreams where I can jump for many, many miles and it feels very real. I never get hurt or injured in the dreams. I wake up and feel so good. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Those are fun. Those dreams are really fun. So I totally feel you on that. I have dreams where I can fly. I can pretty much fly in every dream.
I don't think I'm dreaming in I'm dreaming in the same place. I don't know that mall road, whatever it is, but I'm there every night. I'm in the same
Really?
it's in the same. Every time I wake up, I'm like, yep, that same place. I don't know where it is. It's not the mall, though. It's somewhere else.
No shit.
Neighborhood.
So you're in Mall World every time, but it's not Mall World. It's a same neighborhood.
Some neighborhood. Yeah, every night.
That is odd, dude. That's very strange. Huh? Can you fly?
No, but it's like I'm powerful there. Like I'm like I can do stuff. Like,
You can do shit. Okay.
It's I can. Yeah, it's hard to explain, but
Well,
there's worries in this world, but we can figure it out. It's kind of
yeah. Okay. That's pretty cool. I like dreams like that where I have an extraordinary ability to do things like jumping for miles, like the Hulk. That's like the Hulk. You can do that. Flight.
Yeah.
Something like that. Now Nathan put something else in here. He said, "CT, if you can remember, try to jump or fly, you might change the game." Yeah.
It's something like people like it's something. There's something going on in our dreams.
Mm-hmm.
I know that. And it's we've got into it like in this haunted place, but it's not haunted to us because we know how to fix it. It's weird. It's hard to explain. But yeah.
And that's a lucid dream. It's one you can control, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm controlling the dream. Every time it gets weird, I kind of fix it.
Yeah, we'll fix it. Have you ever been in a dream and knowing that you know how to fix it, and then you forget that you're dreaming, and then it gets bad, and then you wake up like, dang it!
It's like, oh no! Oh man, I woke up.
Yeah. I've had some of those recently, man. Because I think I'm a dream master, but I've had some where the dream mastered me, and
there was one dream I had where me and Lauren had got an Airbnb somewhere. But for some reason, it got double booked or something, and so this guy was there. We were kind of like, yeah, I mean, like it's double booked. We can just all share the Airbnb. But Lauren was trying to like let him sleep in the bed with us, and I was not having it. I was like, I don't know what you think is, and it felt real, bro. And she was like, I don't know why you're tripping. Like, he's cool. And like, I don't know what the fuck you think. What you think this is? I was mad. I woke up mad still at her.
was it like this when you can't fix anything and it gets very frustrating?
Man, yeah. I was like, why do you think that's okay? Like, why do you?
Oh boy, you say you woke up mad, telling her to apologize.
Like, why do you think that was okay? I kept thinking that. Like, it felt real, bro.
Damn, bro, that's crazy, man.
Like, I was cool with them staying there, but in our bed, you're tripping. Like,
yeah, man. There's actually a movie like that where they double book this Airbnb. I think it's the
Barbarian? Guy that made Weapons. He made a movie like that.
Yeah, Barbarians, isn't it?
Yeah,
crazy. But yeah, I love Dream Talk, and somehow we got into it. But yeah. Oh, also, guys, tell me if I'm wrong. Everybody in the chat, are you able to read words?
No.
Okay. All right. I can't either. I can't read words. Can't read. It's because you dream with a different part of your brain, and so you're not able to.
Yeah. Not able to tell time. I can't
yeah. And you can see numbers, but you can't manipulate numbers. So like, you can't call anybody. You can't dial a number. You can't scroll through your phone. You can't do anything. So, but you can see them. You can see the number. You can't manipulate them though.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we'll get back to story time. Sorry about that, guys.
My coffee. Oh, baby, I was heated.
She ran into her cousin in New York.
I looked at him. He looked at me. He said, "Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. Cause how are you here?" We weren't connected at the hip. We was connected at the soul.
Nathan knows.
I was somewhere around 21, 22 years. I woke up to a call that my twin had actually passed away in a freak accident. He did construction, right? This man climbed up the scaffolding. As he was going to harness himself in, a gust of wind came down and knocked him off of the scaffolding. Fell like 20 feet or something like that. Instant death. Horror. The crazy thing is, The night before, I literally had a dream that something pushed me off a building. I fell so hard that I literally fell out of my bed and hit the floor like I had a knot on my head. And then I wake up to the news that my twin got blown off of some scaffolding. Absolute utter shock. I'm talking about my brain is not computing. I could not do anything. I had enough brain function to call into my job and tell them that I was not coming in because I just had a death in the family, and I literally put my phone down and did not move. I'm sitting on the side of my bed, just like literally staring out the window because I'm literally having a mental breakdown at this point. One of my housemates' brothers actually came over to the house, and he got a key to our back door, so he always come in whenever he wants to. Well, my room is right by the back door. Once you close the back door, you can see right into my room. He see me sitting on the edge of my bed, and he like, hey, kitty cat, you okay? And I was like, no, I'm not. He like, what's the matter? Straight dazed, looking out the window. My twin is dead. That man said, oh, I'm going to go to the liquor store and get you a drink. I will be back. Have you eaten yet? I'm going to pick you up some food. I'll be back. Don't go nowhere, okay? Don't do nothing crazy. I couldn't do nothing even if I wanted to. And I didn't want to. I was in literal shock. 5 minutes after that man walked out of my room, like the shock is really setting in. I'm starting to shake. I take 3 deep breaths and I'm like, okay, we got this. We cool. We gonna be okay. We gotta go be around other people. We cannot be by ourselves. I took 3 more deep breaths and I'm finna get up to walk out of my room. Y'all, as I stand up to walk out my door, my cousin is walking through the door. I just plop back down on the bed. I'm sitting there, shock, frozen. Mouth.
Y'all heard that, right?
How?
She's about to tell you. Real quick, Nathan White said, I had a dream about a plane crash on a mountain, and it was very real. I get a call the next day that my cousin had a SARS case for a mountain plane crash. Oh my God, what the feezy? Nathan, that is creepy, bro. I'm gonna get back to the story, but that is wild, bro. I just want to let you know that I acknowledge that.
That's crazy.
That is absolutely insane, dude. I don't.
That's crazy.
What's a SARS case though? What's up like
what is a SARS case?
Yeah. Yeah, please let us know in the comments, brother. That's you. Okay. I'll be thinking about that all night. All right, here you go.
Open, eyes wide. And this man is just fucking yapping. I'm talking about real life going off about his girlfriend. Because this girl is pressuring him to have a baby and he don't want to have a baby yet. Like, honey, you're dead. You ain't got to worry about no babies no more. What are you talking about? What's happening? That man sat on my bed next to me. He finally looked at me. He looked and he looked again. He said,
got it.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with me?
What happened?
Wait
with
a
that?
second. I'm confused.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so her cousin walked in.
Her twin was the one who died, and now the one who's supposed to die was also her cousin?
No. So she calls her twin. So it's like a play cousin.
Oh, okay.
But she calls him her twin because their birthdays are 3 days, 3 something, 3 whatever it is. 3 days, 3 hours, something. So he's dead, but he walks into her room.
Okay.
And they're having a conversation. Crazy.
Y'all, I can't say nothing. I'm utter shock. The only thing I could do was reach my hand out and try to touch his chest, and it went straight through him. He looked down, and then he looked back up at me. And he said, "Well, shit." He said, I had a dream that I got up and I went to work and I fell off a scaffolding, but I woke up in my bed and I didn't feel like going to work, so I called off and I came over here.
How you call off when you're dead? But whatever.
No. He said also it wasn't a dream. No. So I'm really dead. Yeah. That man took 3 deep breaths. He said, okay, tell my mama and my sister it's a lockbox underneath my bed. It's just for them. And then tell my mama to go in my room in the closet.
Wow, that's
it's a
pretty cool.
breakaway wall. I hope it's enough for her. Are you giving me death wishes?
Well, that's badass, bro.
Hello? You why are you talking to me so regular right now? He went on to tell me how it's a box in the closet for me and then his male best friend. And he hope it's enough to help out. I am yet again shocked. Mouth wide open.
Really
eyeballs finna fall out of my face. A gust of cold ass wind pushed through my room. I look over. I have a wall of windows. They're not windows. It's a giant Golden Gate. I look at the gate. I look at him. I look back at the gate. I look back at him. He stand up. He kissed me on my forehead. He say, I love you, twin. Tell my family I love them too. And I'm sorry. It wasn't supposed to happen this soon. And walked into the gate.
She's good at storytelling.
She sure is.
Somebody send help. I'm finna crash the fuck out. 2 minutes after that, my roommate brother come back into my room. He literally walk in and he say, why is it so cold in here? Y'all, it is ice crystals on the windows. I said,
Well, Chicago.
My twin just crossed over. That man looked at me and then he looked at the windows. I didn't even say where the gates was. So why the hell you look directly at where the gates was? He said, you know, when I was pulling into the alley, I saw a bright light around the windows, but I just thought it was the sun reflecting off of something.
Jeez, dude, this is a crazy story, bro.
Pour the drink. Pour the drink down. Yeah, so that's the time that my not so twin cousin died and didn't know about it. And I was the one who told him. I just seen this.
That's insane, bro.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
That is crazy. So it's the first time that I ever read across her content and her story. And that's the first one I heard. She got some other ones on there too, guys. Yeah, she's great. Have you heard of her before?
No, I've never seen her before.
Okay. Yeah, check her out, guys. Her name is Kat G. She's on TikTok and she tells paranormal stories about Chicago, the Chicago Metroplex. So yeah, crazy. I love Nathan say. He said, pour the bottle down my throat. Amen. Amen. And
I saw that. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, and put me to bed because I act crazy when I get too drunk off the wrong stuff. But yeah, guys, that's it, man. We appreciate everybody for pulling up, hanging out with the Men and Letters on this playoff Sunday. You know, I believe the NHL they're in playoff season as well.
Yep.
So you guys enjoy. The Wild are playing down. They beat the crap out of Dallas.
Yeah, they won yesterday. Pretty handily. That's good.
Yeah. So I was.
Won.
Yeah, at least. Look, man, we'll take it, man. It's never the teams that we follow, but hey, as you part of the Minnesota gang, we're with it. Yeah, we with it. So, we should be back next Sunday.
Yep. We're back next Sunday, probably. If not, we'll let you guys know. If it's not Sunday, it'll be Monday.
Yep, for sure. We were able to do that because of my travel schedule. We can
until that changes.
Yep, till it changes.
Yeah, man.
So remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. You want to anything you want to tell the people before we roll up out of here?
Take care of yourself. Good week. Don't listen to the woods. Don't listen at night. And honor your ancestors. See you later.
I love it. Peace.
Giants.
People who came from the sky.
Yeah.